Steven, you're on the podcast. Say hello.
This whole conversation was recorded.
Oh, I'm sorry for it.
No, Steven.
Steven.
Yes.
Steven, stop fucking yawning. You're making me yawn.
It's lagging.
I'm lagging.
No, you're not lagging.
That's so behind.
It is way behind.
Well, bye, Brendon.
See you later, bitch.
Oh, snap.
White ass monkey.
You're okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Have a good one. And I was not expecting that.
Oh yeah, that's way too far behind. It's still on the fucking wow part.
Welcome to another episode of Shit Happens. I'm Jacob.
I'm Brendon.
And welcome to another... Wait. I just totally forgot what I was supposed to say after that.
Another episode of Shit Happens?
No. Oh, welcome to the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. I have energy, but I don't have energy.
I don't have energy at all. I'm
When
running
do
off 2 hours of sleep. There's no time that I ever have energy.
He's officially back. You know.
I'm officially back, and unless when my mom goes to Florida, and if the house is still for sale, and she likes it, then it's kind of like a guarantee that we move down there because we found a way to sell the property for $250. So that would get us the house down there, which would low key suck. I mean, Florida's a nice state to live in because it's nice year round, and you know it's Florida, it's close, and we're close to the ocean. But at the same time, I gotta restart like everything. I gotta restart.
Hurricane season too.
I mean that won't bother me. Hurricane season, I'll be storm chasing hurricanes. I'll storm chase every single hurricane that hits Florida at that point. Even if I gotta drive like 3 hours somewhere, gonna do it. But like Florida is nice and all, but like I mean I have friends down in Florida because I just have friends that moved down to Florida. So like I have people down there. It's just kind of restarting everything. Friends. I'll have to get new coworkers. I'm about to get new coworkers anyways. But I don't know. I think it'd be rough at first, but then I get used to it. I mean, going to Florida does kind of get me away from all the shenanigans up here, so it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not a good thing.
What shenanigans? Aren't you single?
I am single.
And ready to mingle?
But you know how it is. Always shenanigans in my life.
So what's your type?
My type?
Yeah, what's your type?
My type, you gotta be crazy. Puerto Rican, Mexican. Actually, you know what? Any type of Latina, because most Latinas, Argentina. Because my friend's from Argentina. He was just in Argentina, and he showed me some of the baddies down there. Amazing. So. But I don't really mess with Dominican bitches. I feel like their craziness is on a little higher level than the rest of them. But the rest, love them to death.
You're gonna get hate.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with Dominicans. I'm just saying their crazy level is too much for me personally. Nothing wrong with Dominicans.
We love all people.
I love all people, but you know Dominicans are
Just
crazy.
you could have just said
relationship wise. I could be friends with a Dominican.
You could have you didn't have to say they were bitches. You could have just said they're just not your interest. You didn't have to say, Dominicans or
I just said they're crazy.
You said they're crazy bitches.
That's not what I'm trying to imply, that they're crazy bitches. I just fucking add bitches to everything.
And this is why that's one of our favorite words, because of him. He just says it a lot. I usually don't say that. I'm very...
I just happen to say it. I mean, it just comes and goes. Like, I could just be like, bitches ain't shit. Like I've said before.
I feel like I don't have a type. I mean, obviously now everybody says, like I have like a certain type of type, and they think that's just like I have one person that's my type. But like, to be honest, I never had like a type. I feel like I always just went off vibes. Like,
yeah.
I mean, obviously you've had to be attractive somewhat to me.
Yeah.
But to be honest, if more than likely you're gonna date somebody that like sparks your like brain waves more than your like eyes, more than likely at the end of the day. Like once you have a conversation with them and things like that, like you're gonna like, I'm saying like a lot, you're going to, their attractiveness will go up like based on how you perceive them as a person in your brain. Like your brain um sorts them out and things like that. Like like your brain will sort them out in a different way that it sorts everybody else out. So that's more that explains more of like my level of thinking. Like when I was looking for people, I would kind of look to like talk to them first. Like of course I would be attracted to them first and then pursue a conversation.
Yeah.
But like after the conversation, if I thought they were slow and like didn't really like feel a vibe, just like
Yeah,
they look nice, but
that's
they
how I
hold no
am.
substance.
Like I guess kind of what I was saying is I kind of like implied that I just like females based off their looks. Like you could be fine, but like if you have like what you said and you're just like you're slow and or I could tell you're a gold digger, I ain't gonna fuck with you. But like if you have a good personality, especially being funny, if you're a female and you're funny, you automatically get in a ring on your finger.
If you're a female and you like anime, you're a different type of breed. That's fire. I feel like you're fire. If you don't like anime, you're cool too. But like, I feel like females who like anime, they have, they're gonna have, they're gonna match what like to more. They're gonna match to more dudes because dudes watch anime. A lot of dudes watch anime. Not that dudes, not that like dudes don't watch anime, but like a lot of dudes watch anime. And then like if you don't watch anime, you're a female, you're still cool. It's just another thing to connect on.
You're digging your hole deeper.
It's just it's another thing to connect on. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm in a relationship, so I don't understand why I'll even be getting looked at in a weird way. Because at the end of the day,
doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna just up and leave. Hey, you like anime? Let's go watch Dragon Ball Z together. No, because number one, I don't watch Dragon Ball Z. Number two, I have a lot of things going on, so there would be no. If I was to make that, that would be a dumb decision on my part. But at the end of the day, it's my decision. So you can look at me all you want to, but at the end of the day, if I want to leave, I could bounce.
Okay, that's how it is.
That's just how it is. That's how life is.
That's how life is for everyone.
You know, what's her name? Will and who's wife? Will Smith.
Jada? I don't know her name.
Jada? Is it Jada? Yeah, Jada. Yeah. Jada just, cheated. I mean, I'm sure Will cheated too, but hers came out publicly.
I feel like that's how all celebrities are. They cheat on each other.
They all cheat on each other. They all cheat on each other behind closed doors. But the thing is, that nobody gets caught because it's all that night times or at all these extravagant.
Let's the paparazzi catch you cheating.
Yeah,
if you get caught cheating by the paparazzi,
you're just a bad celebrity. Like, because most celebrities don't get caught. You're a bad celebrity if you get caught by the paparazzi.
Yeah, for real. Because like, I'm pretty sure they have like ways of knowing where they're at all times.
Yeah, and then especially if somebody like is your enemy, they'll probably like leak where you're at. They'll be like, hey, I heard they're over there.
I mean, they have security guards and shit that like block that and whatnot, but
sometimes you can be cool with the security guard. You never know. You have like a childhood connection with them. You could be
that's true.
Some weird connection, and you could be cool with the security guard. There's another question I was gonna ask.
Well, it was supposed to be in the beginning originally.
No.
Wait, no, did we go over that?
What? The country you want to travel to? I think you already went that. You already did that one. That's not the one I was talking about.
We didn't do the countries.
Yes. What if money wasn't the problem? What country would you go to?
We talked about that before the podcast started.
I'm aware, but I mean, I wasn't gonna bring that up again. You were talking about Europe.
Yeah, Europe. I mean, going to Europe is not bad. I mean, I feel like it's a white person thing to do, but Europe's a beautiful country. I mean, there's certain areas that are shitty, but
whoa. Europe is a continent.
Sorry. Continent.
Because Europe has like I don't know how many countries it has in it. Don't ask me.
There's
that.
a lot of countries within
Um,
Europe.
I think isn't Russia part of Europe?
No,
I don't know
Russia's its own fucking thing.
Now I'm feeling slow. I don't think Russia's a part of Europe.
Dude, I haven't messed with continents in like
since
so
like
long.
high school, bro.
I can't believe I got Europe confused with like a country and a continent. That's fucking. I feel really slow about that.
Like that's like saying, yeah, Africa's a nice place. Wait a minute. There's
I mean, there's a rainforest in Africa, but that's like.
But here, what I'm saying is like, if I was just to say Africa's a nice place, that everybody'd be like, wait, where'd you go? Did you go to Jamaica? Did you go to Ghana? Did you go to
South Africa?
You know, yeah. Did you go like
South
where
Africa.
did you go? Like where? Like what country did you go? That's the thing I'm saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying Europe's like not nice and all. I'm just saying that if you were to say Europe, that's kind of generalizing it.
I did some research, or I had a research project on some parts of Africa, and it's definitely not like the best place to live, and they struggle with a lot like overpopulation and stuff like that, and a lot of them don't have jobs or money. That's like a big struggle in most of Africa. There's obviously a lot of there's a lot of rich people within Africa, but it's like there's no middle class. It's either you have a lot of money or you don't have any money at all. There's no middle. It's either you are an upper class or bottom lower class where you're homeless.
That's a interesting.
And there's ways they can fix it too, but there's corrupt government down there too. It's terrible.
I'm pretty sure there's corrupt government everywhere.
There is.
There is no one sound, like reasonable, balanced government. I don't think when you look at it.
There's a lot of corruption within our government.
I mean, what school system? There's one like really cool school like that just threw me off.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's one cool like school like government that has like school at like I think like 10 to like
10 p.m. or 10 a.m.
10 a.m. to like 3 or something. Like it's like a really cool schedule.
They've been trying to like pass a thing where they have school start. They'll have school like start later, and then you're there later because there's like studies show that kids waking up that early and not getting enough sleep is causing them to like not comprehend anything in like the first period.
I mean, it makes
First
sense.
periods of the day.
That makes total sense. I saw the school in Texas. I might put it in the video. That school is like a college campus. Like that school is
The high school or
it's a high school.
I've seen high schools, especially in LA, that have like whole outdoor places and
It's literally
Like a
looks
campus.
like a college campus. There's like their football stadium thing will blow all of ours out the water. Like it would look ridiculous. It looks totally ridiculous. I don't know if it was the official like school or it was like a concept. You know how people do concept things like videos to like draw things up. I'm not sure if it was that, but like it was crazy.
Texas is honestly like minus like the heat and all the crap that they get down there, like when they get bad droughts or like when they had the ice storm a couple years ago, knocked the entire power grid out. Like the houses there are really cheap, and these are like houses that would be like anywhere but Texas. That would be like a lot of money, and it's way cheaper in Texas to get it.
A lot of people moving to Texas, to be honest.
I know a couple people that moved to Texas, like famous people that moved to Texas because it's way cheaper to live there. I would if it wasn't so hot.
It's too hot. You're talking about going to Florida.
Yeah, but Florida is not a dry. It's not a dry heat. It's like a tropical heat, which I mean isn't really better. But I don't like dry heat because it makes your skin all dry.
You're not gonna be able to breathe.
You can't breathe anywhere you go, regardless.
Oh my
Air's
God. I'm
crappy.
talking about in Florida. You're gonna be like.
Well, when I was in Florida, like at first, like it was hard to breathe, but like I got used to it. You eventually get used to it. Like the first couple days, like were terrible because I was like it was hot, and like down there, like the humidity is so bad, like you can't breathe at all. But like it took like 3 days, and I was used to it, and I could just like there was one day where I got in the pool and I almost passed out because of how warm the water was. Cause the ocean water too down there, the ocean water is 95 degrees surface temperature. So it's like bath water. It's like a hot tub. So it was 95 degrees outside, and the water was also 95 degrees. So like my body just didn't know how to react with that. Almost passed out. But eventually I got used to it, and I was fine. It just, you gotta be down there for a certain amount of time, but all the water down there is well water, so none of it's like city water or anything like that. So it's different water, which can mess you up. So what I've heard, the water down there tastes different. And you know how up here, the water takes forever to warm up. Well, down there the water takes forever to cool down because of how hot it is. The pipes are all hot, so getting cold water is a pain in the ass.
I've been there. I wore hoodies. Man, if you don't just grab them.
Damn, how much of that spray did you fucking spray?
It's not gonna be that hard to grab it. You could have literally moved
You're
that.
not in the frame at all.
Exactly. Anyways, I wore hoodies when I was down there. Like, I was really crazy.
You
I was
wore hoodies down in Florida?
Yeah.
How, did you die?
No, I was chilling. I wore a hoodie and shorts. It was a very
Hoodies is crazy.
hoodies is crazy. It was a thick hoodie. I'll be wearing a hoodie in the winter too.
Well, I mean the winter time down in Florida.
But I don't think I wore an undershirt, so I kind of balanced it out. I had shorts on. And I think I don't have an undershirt on.
The winter time down in Florida is nice because it's like up here in Ohio, in the when it's like in the 70s and 80s where it's nice. Down there it's like that from like November to January, and then you'll have like one really cold day, and then you're back up into the 70s and 80s again, and then it gets super hot there. So.
If you do move to Florida, what team are you gonna support? As far as
I'm still gonna support Ohio State.
Oh.
I ain't gonna support the Florida Gators.
They're trash.
To any Gator fans out there,
you're in the SEC. You gotta be Alabama. Until you be Alabama,
yeah.
I don't care about you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then you got LSU and Georgia. Football's coming up shortly.
It is coming up shortly.
A lot of people,
Next month.
A lot of people has been, been like, "Who's your quarterback?" We don't know, but
they don't.
I don't know personally.
We don't have our quarterback pick, do we?
I don't think we do.
I think they're still choosing between first.
It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter as long as
they know how to catch.
As we win games.
As long as you know how to throw.
As long as you know how to throw, and because all you got to do is really throw to Harrison Jr., which honestly we wouldn't have lost to Georgia if they would have called targeting, which was the right call. Oh,
we shouldn't have lost to Georgia regardless.
Facts.
That game was so. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it was rigged completely with just Ohio State. Like there were some plays that Ohio State made that they didn't call, but I hate how the coach. Oh, there was two fourth down spots, and they didn't. He was like he didn't have the players go out there, and even the fucking quarterback was telling the coach like let's run fourth down because it was towards the end of the game and we needed another touchdown.
Yeah, they just
two times, not just one time, 2 times. And I missed the ball drop to watch our kicker kick the shittiest kick I've ever seen in college football. Like he didn't even get it close. Bro kicked the football and it went swerve opposite direction. Like it fucking went the opposite direction. Like that was so embarrassing.
I think it would be good. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I didn't say that the whole video. If you don't like, comment, subscribe,
we made the whole video without even mentioning that.
If you don't like, comment, subscribe right now, your mother doesn't love you. Like I've been saying in the past 2 videos. If you don't like, comment, subscribe, your mother doesn't love you. And no matter what in life,
shit happens.
We'll see you. Bye-bye. We love you guys.